Welcome back, guys. So this is going to be another review video. This time is derby match between Liverpool and United. As you can see, derby of England. So yeah, let's start with Alison. Excellent goalkeeper, excellent starting point for goalkeeping reflexes. Well, I would increase his reflexes to 90, goalkeeping awareness above 85, catching around 80 something, 85 as well, parrying around 86, and goalkeeping reach as much as high as you can do it possibly. And he can be a good addition to any Division 1 squad, but when he's in form, he will proceed very well. When he's not in form, so yeah, you go figure. Standard form, so you must always play him on B and A. If he is below, if he is C, he doesn't perform that very well. So yeah. Next up is Gakpo, prolific winger. I would actually, well, this Gakpo only can play prolific winger. He cannot play as a striker. You can train him when we got training points for that later on, and you will see how this is going to be developed. So, if honestly, if you want to have him as a striker, he would do very well. You don't need to increase his low pass and lofted pass. You need to increase his dribbling and finishing and speed and acceleration. But for now, I don't know. Maybe you develop him as a striker. Honestly, develop him as a striker. That would be my addition because he has height for the striker. And honestly, I would play him that much. I used two previous Gakpos that we got. I played them as strikers. So I would increase ball control, dribbling, and tight possession around 85, finishing around 85, and speed and acceleration as much as high as you can. Speed around ballpark to kicking power 85. And acceleration ballpark to have offensive awareness around 85. So I would increase him like that. He has scissor, feint, double touch, cut and turn, soul control, long range curl, dipping shot, one touch pass, through passing, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing. So yeah, he can be on the sides, but honestly, I would have him in two strikers partnership. That's how I would play him actually. And next up is Rashford, prolific winger. He can be a striker. Now, with Rashford, he has extremely good kicking power, and when you increase his speed to 90, he will have kicking power close to 90 as well. Acceleration, you need to increase as 90, so he can have offensive awareness as well. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession needs to be, ball control and dribbling needs to be around 82. And tight possession as much as high as you can. Balance you need to increase also as much as high as you can. And the last stop, I would increase his low pass to 70. And finishing, I would increase as much as high as the rest of the points are. So because he has double touch, flip flap control, chop turn, knuckle shot, dipping shot, long range shooting, first time shot, Rabona, penalty specialist in gamemanship. So yeah, basically I would create a striker as a pacey. I would create Rashford as a pacey striker. That is how I would do it. And his form is standard, so play him when he's B and A as well. I believe Gakpo is unwavering, so you can play him as C as well. Also, Rashford will be a great addition to any Division 1 squad, as Gakpo as well. Joe Gomez, build-up player. Increase his defensive awareness around 85 for the starters. Then speed and acceleration as much as you can. Low pass and lofted pass you don't need to touch. And the rest of the points you allocate on jumping. So jumping can be around 70 something. Because, well, let's face it. If you don't have jumping in defense, he's not going to perform clearing of anything. So yeah. He has long throw, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. standard form, so I wouldn't play him when he's C, but when he is B and A, I would have him, but he will be decent backup for Division 1 plays, only backup, not first team starter, but Division 2 he can play, 4-star teams he can play, and also anything else. Casemiro, beast anchorman. The downside is his speed. Ball control and dribbling needs to be, dribbling needs to be at least 70. Low pass and lofted pass needs to be around 80. You don't need to have the finishing that much, but you can increase it on 65. Defensive awareness needs to be around 85. And then the rest of the points you allocate on speed and acceleration. Speed needs to be around 72, acceleration needs to be around 72 as well, and you will have his kicking power increased for long range shooting. He has weighted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, slide tackle, so he will be absolutely beast in the midfield when you get him. Unwavering form, so he can play with C. Also, you can use him as a star player in Division 1. And yeah, he is absolute beast, guys. Absolute beast. I hope you get him. Rafael Varane, build up. Increase his defensive awareness at least around 85 for starters. Speed and acceleration needs to be around 80. Jumping needs to be around 85. And that's it. The downside is his stamina, but when you increase his speed and acceleration, you will get a little bit of stamina, I believe around 75, something like that. And yeah, he is absolute good addition to any Division 1 squad. Maybe not going to be your star player, but decent for, I don't know, on the bench, or maybe when all your other players are out of form, so you can use him. He has heading, weighting pass, man marking, interception, blocking, area superiority, acrobatic clearance, fighting spirit, everything that you need from your only one skill trait card he's missing, it's tackling, but everything else is here, what you want from your defender. As I stated, a good addition to anyone, standard form, so I wouldn't play him that much. If you don't have anyone else, then you use him, but honestly, when he is B and A, I believe no one will pass him. So yeah. Next up, Anthony Martial. Addition to any squad as a backup, maybe for first team player for 4-star teams in Division 2, but for Division 1 is a decent backup. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession needs to be around 85. Ball control and dribbling. Soon as you get one of those stats, 85, you stop. Low pass needs to be around 70. Finishing needs to be around 82 for starters. Speed needs to be around 90, so he can have kicking power, and acceleration needs to be around 85, so he can have a little bit offensive awareness as well. Lacks stamina, that is why he is super sub and coming from the bench, and good super sub for any Division 1 teams, and well, for rest of it. Scissor feint, chop turn, soul control, long range curler, chip shot control, first time shot, one touch pass, everything he needs, he has it. So yeah, standard form, I would play him mostly, with standard form, C player, you can have him on the bench because he's super sub, and the super sub trade card increases his capabilities in the second half. So B and A would be astonishing, but you can super sub players you can use with C form. So yeah. Harvey Elliott, advanced midfielder, and he lacks strength, but you need to increase his ball control during tight possession around 85. Low pass and lateral pass needs to be around 85 as well. Speed and acceleration needs to be around, well, speed needs to be around 82, acceleration needs to be around 85. He will get a little bit of kicking power, and the rest of the points you need to allocate, well, depends what you want to with your creative playmaker. If you want to have him as a passer, increase passing. If you want to have him as a dribbler, increase dribbling, and that is how you actually do it. He has cut turn, soul control, rising shot, acrobatic finishing, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler. So yeah, increase his finishing around 75 as well for those curls, and you will have a decent advanced midfielder. And he would be a good addition to any Division 1 squad, actually. With unwavering form and B rating, he will be constantly in form. So yeah, another great catch for you to have. Also for Wonder Kid squad, if you're doing that kind of challenge, anything like that, he would be actually a decent addition to anything. So yeah, that is how you develop them, and that is the review of the players. The best players from the packs are actually Alison, Casemiro, Rashford, Varane, Gakpo, Martial, Elliott, and then Joe Gomez. So that's in that particular order. I hope you get the ones you want and increase your skill set. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a lovely audience. We're going to see each other next time, and enjoy. See you on the streams. Yeah, and the links are going to be down below. So enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye, everyone.